Epacha wabaso na washe na yakoya nim and then Saturday you sure said do na you ofie ne enti se wabaso na washe sebe ya obi nso benya the opportunity to follow what is going on here. And that interaction is really going to be a short interaction and one mason tema when we back on so night a short way na just share sebe ya man for ebenya bi share because maka say way the success in be determine as to whether say you beto aso aya na say yenye biem nti yamo more than na share sebe ya omo a afena omunyanti yanka no because I think said the notice was really short and nana me plan is nke be yes ade we unfortunately no light echo off within Ghana said the city so we couldn't do it so and I felt ya Canada we just have to do it sebaya whatever it is and bit me a share among ourselves then na yehu de echo enti share kakra new numbers in kakra ba kan ho then I think we can take off yeah na yehu yes hello welcome back. I think that numbers no akonanim kakra because of the time any side no I think I started 720 but 1 or 2 things been to na delay kakra hoping senka by 1 hour time na yetimi this particular interaction okay we are sending messages and Kayaman Kokakra. But I don't want us to delay on this particular thing. So a bit to me just try to share and share our platform, Facebook platform, WhatsApp platform, maybe I will be able to just try and share so we go far. Yena ya baby sunya dia. You have a church one day, ye GB free more no most GB free on Sebeya. Ghana no yebetibi the way forward because adeba ko adi over the years and say you to the term be you take a passive position and we believe say leadership and governance is for the aged. So over the years a brand here a young guy who go into politics people just try to find a lot of means to deter you say menko Nadia Okwedi, Ebidim try to paint picture, you say we are cramming core and those stuff. So over the years, you to know your take passive posture so far as politics and governance is concerned. And ye behave as you say governance and leadership are a birthright of the aged. So it doesn't matter whether the person is knowledgeable, it doesn't matter whether the person has leadership skills or whatever. No, the mere fact when you know is enough. Your friends say grounds, new reasons for that particular person or see for position man. And over the years, so how yaba yatoto ya niama ba besinda menye sho se wonije sana benso maninye ya kire se baby aye de start free and niama nkoye and it is about time say me know you be get actively involved in whatever goes on at the corridors of your friends at the leadership space so nye stand for position at least like said the president Sikaya don't be a mere spectator but be an active participant or contribution discourse or the obit your criticism, fair criticism, justifiable criticisms in near my bit me and at the end of the day a bit me shaping the kind of politics ye say in the end a bit me see but ya kwaya se ya de ya mranti ntini yan city afana empanimfo bi take decisions na yes ombekọ so take dia but we say over the years kwan ben so na say decision taking I know into the welfare, the growth and the advancement of youth ya wo mai mo ha se sia me no kasa unemployment youth unemployment at a crisis level menye sure say any of the ministry and department no crowd numbers as to how many youth in this particular country because to them it's not a priority. And what can we do? And so making sure say the topmost priorities of we the youth are constituting majority of the population in this particular country. Now, what is it that is in for us? Again, now see you go into your friends discussion. Again, what are we bringing to the table? There are a lot of youth that walk home with immense talent, knowledge, and skills. So when you have the necessary opportunity in the platforms now, they can do their best. Or say bit me one more man we are too long. Me started from website. May introduce you and on various social media platforms. Now, things that those of you who followed, no, you are aware there is this www.ivancheinnocent.org, a new website as part of your friends and but we rather want to create platform and in a one way or the other a sustainable bigger platform a bit me interacting near mabia you will be a bit be expanded the discussion sebeya omunyo akwenya omubeti a life like this, they can also follow, and then whatever goes on there so the Facebook, apart from the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the YouTube account, now we have a new website, and I think they at Tubia and manage youth cause a problem where obi and a designer this particular website way a brand here so person one contacts and I'll call edison.com or a brand here when it come to say build some of these companies, corporations now obi build a website and near bia here in terms of this technological advanced way you will me and I think he's one of the guys doing amazing job. When you get in touch with him, I think those needs will be resolved because you to me. These are some of the things that when given the necessary opportunity, now I think the youth to be me we a corporation company individual website now pay any related via oko edison.com or click on the link, you'll be able to contact him. Na also no uhiasa help ni bia or with me or farmer or bia when it comes to some of these things or honim the ankasa ya with me abwama sanya money na akonanim Edison ERDISON in this website www.ivancheinnocent.org na last page powered by Edison. Just click on the Edison, it will take you directly to him. I think any help be open in terms of website any other way be related to technology and as he will be there to help you. And I know that there are a lot of young guys out there with a lot of talent. You are making immense contribution in diverse ways, just trying as much as we can occasionally just to engage the youth. Not near my man for so bit me just to bring it to bear. Sebeya man for who say you to a man for a good various social media platforms and as for more casano are not just adult people who are not willing, but a move baby skills and baby hold him there no. But the thing is the necessary incentive idea bit me for a takeoff to take place, and those things are not there. So that is where you expect and leadership will come in. No bit me providing the enabling environment and as for because somebody develop the idea Facebook them, but at some point in time Facebook idea America can take credit because revenue and then as for a generate a more and there are other social media platforms. So somebody will conceive the idea, then with the necessary support, maybe from community, from society, from group, from corporate organizations, and as for even to the level state and Ankasa will come in, a bit me aboama nimdiana dia man forward no atimi abtimi aboa and say we are going forward no enyina ebitimi aye way enti so okọ website wa niama bebre we are planning say some time to come no ye betimi yenya engagement like a program like seminar and as a phone my yenya ebe share ho ye didi nkomo akira adwen how to ye betimi come up with ideas I betimi aboa and such contribution ebe boa sabe ye betimi do mind we see because say ye kasa ye ne kasa nko akekesa menye so hebeboa. So let us go beyond just talking now. Yenyina yenhia ideas bi awo baby ebehia futu ebetimi de amaya ho seba ya yenyina ebetimi about to make positive impact, any positive contribution to the growth and the advancement of this particular country called Ghana. No, that is all that we seek to do. So don't be a passive, your friends, a Ghanaian. Be an active participant in political engagement. Be a benny opportunity. Be a no, but more than get involved and our platforms. No, so not say. Upese one obi upese unya personal interactions. I think that there are emails are all over or contact. We have a team on standby or more will engage you occasionally. No, so we try to put our current news or trendy or and news now. We want us to publish. I think that the mails are there. You send it to the team and they work on it. Now they'll put it on. And this is one way or the other giving a voice to you. So Sabaya unim de wa dwenkyere bia in the form of any team bia betimi de aba no ubetimi akere na ye nyina ya boa Sabaya discussion conversation na ye no enka haya na enkoka social media nkoa but rather na ye betimi translating into something tangible betimi aka ya brabo na bring a positive impact on us. So just go to the website or news column or news no will be na person with the bar. You can just click on the mail that is info@ivancheinnocent.org. Yes, definitely no. Whatever that you have, our person will bring you on board and will be heard. We also have a video feeder or some of the interactions na in the past and or under portfolio or live videos and then as a for our program we are so we need access to YouTube and now we need access to Facebook now what is going on now. You just log on to the page www.ivancheinnocent.org or video column or her program Facebook no Friday streaming live for the now Facebook is there. YouTube I think there no soon we upload you get it there and all other old videos no obetimi enya access to and I think there so far and services my some services na seminars and programs are youth engagement and youth empowerment programs are be engage expert na form war honim dia occasionally no yebetimi ahia na youth no so ya kyerɛkyerɛ ya adwen sɛ bɛya there will be a team no yebetimi put on paper say yakase ye de nimdeɛ eba boa ɔman kyekyerɛ enkoya ya no keke na mbom ye de niema yebetimi aboa yen. And at the same website and so there is a column I draw your friends donate to support our streaming services. And also it's available because the say easy sir and but say if you want to support what we are doing, because for instance we plan to say to me set it up properly na in say na you stream here yetimi for a more engaged interaction. Sometimes we can even pick some of you live. There are a lot of you are one person on voice to the conversation you have on her, but because I direct streaming you are not able to. So those of you who want to know, you can just go on to that particular column. Your friends donate column no qua. There is a platform that has been created. Whether you are using card, Momo, whatever, no, you can use that particular platform. Whatever form of assistance will be. And I think that there is a team on standby. They will get back to you now because you leave your mail behind. Now or more necessary will be a worker. And I think there is one way or the other just to sustain this particular thing because now but we mean business is the reason why I added this particular platform, and going forward I'm sure it's not just going to be website, something big and as something bigger will come on stream. So let us brace our hearts. We also appreciate the supporter more the MIN on various media platforms. Page but I think the following and the kind of numbers we get on the page clearly vindicate the fact there are many of you out there who are interested in what we are doing. There are many of you who appreciate, and we appreciate your support, your encouragement, your words of motivation, everything. Makase, I am because we are. One person cannot change the destiny of a country. We all need to work together, diverse way, whichever contribution, whichever way we are able to maybe I think that you make a positive impact. Na yentimin change the destiny of this particular country. The say be a meno and a some faswa, maybe the narrative is going to change, that future generation will benefit. So there people lay the foundation, like the meno yakasa make a reference to Nkrumah, what he did, what Nkrumah did. The big question is, what legacy are you also leaving behind? Sebeya ubibe kayo se we baby. So living on this planet Earth na wako kekesa and there are a lot of people how my believe just they got out of the system obian kayomo in an marked grave obia kran kayomo. But maybe you can add something to your identity, any contribution be able to making to make a colorful impact on the development of this particular country. And those of you in the diaspora, when you have a conversation, and the feeling you get is that many of them have already given up on this particular country, because looking at the kind of leadership being offered, the kind of for the mind leadership style, a binum afana say governance in the busia japade, they can just do whatever that they want. There are many of you are almost selling or more property. There are those who are withdrawing their monies, moving out of the country, because some of them will tell you, hey, I have given up on Ghana. Ghana is a shithole. I'm not coming back anymore. Hey, we are here offering you hope. So don't give up on Ghana yet, because the generation that are coming, are making a passionate appeal. So don't give up on Ghana yet. Some of us in our individual way, we just do whatever that we can just to flip that negative tag na another particular way na politics and leadership over the years. Will be an man for bar a self-seeking ship. Oh, sorry, tenama. We be more bushing for an cotton chain. Another person will buy or bonsuba will be same by the bushing for a cousin chain. Maybe this is the time for us to end it. That cycle of your friends saying that cycle of theft, maybe this is the time for us to end. Na who say maybe see any committee we can build a country. Thank you very much. So the page is there. You can go there, www.ivancheinnocent.org. You can go there and access information. You can go there, watch our live streams, live videos. You can go there, have interactions. You can send us if you have a story, whatever, use the mails out there. Just get in touch with us. And those of you who are in need of those services, go down. Powered by Edison, just click on it. Edison was assisting or whatever kind of need that we hear in terms of building website, in terms of advances or existing website. Now you want somebody to help. Nina obetimi abwao. And the other platform is the donation platform. Just go there. Like I told you, we don't want to leave the conversation here just on social media. Plan to say you betimi engage. Moving from university to engage the students, because my culture says will be free. By university, some of the time they have no political inclination. So if you don't reach out to them, other people will reach out to them and corrupt them. It's the student coming out of the universities are more corrupt even than their friends and the old politicians. So let us just start the interaction from schools. Say yes, I will be able to interact, move from school to school, engage them, have personal your friends interaction. I be team man for Akasa and help instill that spirit of patriotism and the need to be loyal to this particular country. Now, any self-serving say about we are and those stuff. So just go to the donate platform. Anyway, you can just go there. And I think that the link has been posted. There is a link posted. There is a link that has been posted below. The donate link, and when you click on it, directly, it will take you there, and whatever contribution that you want to make, you can do. Either mobile money, those of you in the diaspora, you can also use card and any other means be available. It will be appreciated. So let's move to the entire one there. And the conversation, is about, me say, legacy bank, and I leave behind. Because quite recently, about 2 or 3 days ago, not a holiday, and extensively, on TV and other platforms, you see a Celebrity Founders Day. It's a bit weird because, so I heard the history. I have told you why very often I don't talk about Ghana's political history, because and the inspiration, sometimes certain things, it take everything out of it. So sometimes it's very tough. So would narrate the political journey Ghana has embarked on the last 60 to 65 years, and I am more than there. But politics, because of Nkrumah Founders Day, for some reasons, you're changing the name Founders with apostrophe. But if you go back to that particular history, we know, Nkrumah actually led the charge at the time. And all seeking for independence. Granny, ni mama found no more church or a letter say, "Yeah, ready for independence." And then as for them, but he persisted, and in the end, said, "Mrebia do say a split credit, for that is not the issue for now." But I think say time I benya hona ya kan wasem, but it's the usual politics I Nkrumah saying, just at the behest of individual and personal your friends emotions there, but timbiana without paying critical attention to events and I happen leading up to our independence. The role certain key individuals a player, and the effort of those who make it what our effort now a journey. We don't want to go there, but the question is say I appreciate this a certain individuals be laid the foundation, and then the question is what kind of foundation are we laying today? Sebe obin so ba or other country and say yes, this person laid a legacy, this person laid the foundation, because our hair secure independence and Nkrumah taking over. He had a vision, and the vision then was amazing, because this is a guy, he had a vision to build a motorway for Ghana at the time when UK Krano and dreaming of building a motorway about 50 years ago, 50 to 55 years ago. Tema motorway still remain the best road in this particular country. That is the vision Nkrumah had. He didn't just leave it there. Akoso more dam, with a power generation by then. I think it was even in excess, and he was heavily criticized. No mind Ghana. Energy needs better here. Build that Akoso more dam ko waste yesika. And so that was enough reason for a man for China boss or say yesika. But he had a vision, and Omina Traba Bedru say Akoso Mono and Necry and Swim Beam. A lot of your friends saying Nema are coming to the generation mixer, and from hydro, diversify sources, and the time and a lot of things have come on stream. Can't wait to tell you, Nkrumah then had a vision. He set up factories across the country. The Ghana-Guinea collaborations to ensure you bet me I can't bomb sabe available. I bet me a man for you to be new. So for you to create sustainable job opportunities, you need to commit yourself to your friend saying industrial idea, and that is exactly what he did. He started by putting up Tema as an industrial city, and Okotama, the factories scattered all over. And Tema was never meant for a residential, your friends say place and it was a place you build the factories and Ghana for your beer and your Numaye, or build the factories in Ghana for your Jumabia. The next thing that follows is production. So a lot of things are and they crab by those times, and I am crap. And I think quite very interesting. They say now it is a president say VW for Abakroma new cars about umbeshe omumfidie abaya car abeshishe omumfidie okroma. Go back to graphic publication in 1969. That was when Nissan came to this particular country. Say abeshe cars okroma somewhere in 1960. In 2020, 2022 and they Nasi celebrated that particular thing, knowing very well say engo create sustainable job opportunities be chroma time then no nyina no the legacy na lay and ebi ho asem na meka na yeshe basis e wo chroma say. And I think that oko YouTuber so wa wonye no just go to YouTube and Google. And I said go to YouTube and search na yeshe basis e wo chroma in that early days Ghana buses. Then railway was another booming industry. As railway transportation and as a form was available, Ghana new person to acquire either so KTK or car and also any other means. All these things say by a means of transportation be easy. Nebetimia boa ama goods are moving from one side to the other. And these things were done about 50 to 60 years ago. And look at the technological advances I are witnessing. The evolution of technology. Yekase nimdia bane na se fornum. Se Temamoto Way still remain the best road in this particular country. Clearly, it sent you one message. Say the vision, has been truncated. And when Nkrumah was overthrown, and young Nkrumah as a person kwana overthrown, no. His dream, his vision, his everything was overthrown. His ideas were truncated to the extent that even the books that he published, people decided, oh, come on, young channel. So we just decided to banish and destroy everything. That was the pointer. You had the pen, see a progress and say pen and one, because from that time now I've seen there. Now me the crowd, I don't want to talk about that. Now I'm flip for missing this particular Fourth Republic here. You see me. Now you miss say who say a day ni bit me akasa ya my home. I no say we kwatena there you can just be proud of yourself. So I did this, I did that. Jobs I created or I say you to me no benye biya no and you're sustainable short-term job opportunities na you creating. As a result, a continent with the majority and I say the most youthful population, Africa 60 and above, and then your most your friends precious human resource. Your friends say resource, a human resource. The most precious resource of mine be here, the human resource, and there be enam desert so ebimuko. And there are other countries that devise a mechanism to take the healthy ones away, like American lottery I told you about. America Tennessee who said the workforce swati. So they introduced this American lottery just to ensure say the youthful your friends in population in Africa no more very active on betimi to drive growth in America. Labor force on betimi add in one way or the other no afanyans akwan so ba and they will go because you are never appreciated. Canada has rolled out the same process. Na Canada the lottery about no so no these are long-term amount for people with long-term vision, long-term ideas. They just look at the population. Your friends say age variation, age dynamics, who say in the next 20 to 30 years, in terms of labor force, productivity, then there is the need for us to open the channel. So you can bring a lot of people because what a healthy adult and a core and I say me no crack on better and at the end of the day so these are the things that we have, we need to cherish. But we are youth, not you are not regarded. What people can do is they just use you when they need you, just to ensure so you forever remain impoverished, you never move on. I told you, some of majority of the poverty in Africa has among the youth, deliberate, creative, just to put a cat on our neck so that anytime you can be string controlled by those more top. So that economic liberation, economic emancipation, ye seeking a deliberate policy in Africa just to ensure they keep us where we are so that we remain in servitude forever. That is the concept and appreciation about Papa. But elsewhere, they try to create capacity for people, those with talent, they will make sure that the necessary incentive opportunities are provided so that you can thrive. Because when you thrive, the reverse, it will come back and impact on the economy. Go back to the US from the 90s coming hip hop started, people were starting attacking them. Say, oh, they were incited violence and then as a form. About the early 2000, just go and look at the kind of revenue America economy it me cash out of the music industry. I and there. Abaya idea boomy. And they na hip hop na perform. But those days na man for original man so no. Now the kind of it be buyer to influence even Africans. And the music no I do na Africa and they attraction it. Because those things had a significant impact. So at the be a movie, they will make sure say something very important will come. But Hano is always about taking advantage of people. It's across board. Just look at our football teams. Players now, you to know more woman now, more come a sacrifice of air bob born, do more din in air bob born. Uncle near to become 250 Ghana cedis. Obije 300 Ghana cedis. But no be no more yes, they are feeding fact because oh no young guy no move now you don't hell dear young guy you don't deserve better. But elsewhere, so obiya kwakro no nya 18 years no show say talent be wo the mu na say a generative revenue they will find a way say an account will be open in your name. Those monies will be kept for you and I say the bema will be over so amount that when you get to 18 and above, then you have access to, then that will set you up for life. All we care for is taking advantage of people, and is the reason why you need to be moving on as people. So as young people, no, I told you this just to flip the chapter. Say these are the legacy and kroma your boni dino or leave you behind. So fast forward and they know what legacy and your politicians and they people are living in their wake. Is it about ostentatious lifestyle? Me wia, me munipa, me na bind me and me na me opportunity and come as me na me say on daily basis, we keep sinking together. Fortunately for them, they don't feel the heat that we are now you feeling because they are fortunate enough, they have a lot at home. They can feed. They don't cry now, mabusi ya cry ni say. So they don't care much. But my culture said this thing isn't about us. It is not about me. It is not about you. It is not about Obi. It is about the collective good of all of us. Sebaya obedi we to anywhere left. Nipa no ojina hono. That person is happy. Otu anywhere right. That person is happy. Front. The person is at back. The person is happy. Then you can with your page with so. Then you'll be proud. Say yes, we made it. The Ghanaian dream has been successful. But to anywhere right, miserable. Unkwana obetimi asere unkwana wani ajia. That society is not a society. So all that we are saying is a near so to leave a legacy. And that is what we are hoping. See betimi aboy empani for mudi enimi ne. Na ye leave lasting legacy. Ebe kala omwan kasa ebe indenti their names. And they will reign superior in the history book of this particular country, just like in Nkrumah and his Nipomo or Ekano, no. Is it about industrialization? Is it about say setting up factories? The question is, where are the factories? Because that is all that we hear in the face. Say you factory behind no. Government on daily basis keep insisting that there are factories in this particular town. The question is, where are the factories? Is it about putting state funds into private and existing organizations? And how has that thing impacted on the growth of this particular country? Crime Benson also reduce the burden of unemployment in this particular country. Now, more than a buying back and Napco, Nipaka Krana, form Koshim less than 100,000. You discharge your mama coffee. The question is, Omuku Yapako Yadang. Abanya Juman said, offer job are sustainable to youth. So obi a waya adwuma 1 or 2 years anisika kam no yasen alliances no so on some meye if it is a jobless or becoming a burden not only to himself but his immediate environment and a further constraint on this particular country. When you hear the larger economic space now, we are not also making advances. When you hear the other side, so you expect to see there is a significant improvement in your friend is saying your infrastructure, your friend is saying setup, yeah, you always say, there are a lot of things coming on stream. Will be in a real school or apply for a job and in Sabe can be. Those one person will go into their own business and the environment is thriving in such a way, say almost better me sustain it. Let's see I'm in a high companies here, or more multinational companies or more musical to be crown realize say this particular economy and mean sustaining the growth of their business. See I'm not say are you aware that Vodafone is pulling out of Ghana? Almost Vodafone, almost 70% share in Vodafone that UK company is selling. So the matter is because almost busy on fast one or more enquire oh yeah business or Ghana can wobo. So they want to go away. Yatiana Barclays turn the shares a while the man upside or and there are several other companies that are exiting the shores of this particular country. And when these companies are going, whatever money that they need to move out of this particular country, they will change into dollars because all the CDC quite or UK. So if you want to know why we see the no way no depreciating every day, nah. Companies no more calling so science is almost changing it to dollars and they are moving away. So problem economy no woman no enye idea ya candidate agro and yes propaganda. Those of you who think so when I win the be almost no more cassette ya bang akufa donya me yonko no or a president, and I have told you says the highest office anybody can rise to become president. But it's not about you being the president, it is about what you use the president to do. Being the president, you know. All the companies are hesitant. Is that a legacy we are living upon at the back of all the Bosnia Yabobobo? And right now, Anna S&P a downgrade Ghana from B- to C+. So almost all the credible rating agencies are from the top three. Moody's, Fitch, and then S&P. All these three are downgrading. And the do things that we see about things like Bobosia or Benyabi, Winyabi, and Ghana, a buying of Bobosia, just a market where ya capital market in Ghana, a ho, and on local companies, a pre, a quack Bobosia, because Osia Manonia will be a manisika. So Bosiana nano keno for that as open Ghana Hayano and I'm no pesa Bosiano. Usito go crass or copper Bosin be a mount because when you pay, I don't say don't go for Yama Unimomo or Mob Bosians or a care minimum. And that is the reality. Because your debt to your GDP out of this time, no eclipsean. These are the realities I can't have them. So it's not a joke. So here the foundation in Nkrumah laid. The dream and the vision that he had to transform Ghana into an industrial hub of Africa so that the Obetimia create Ghana Central. Ama yabaye the point, the revolving point. In terms of production, then as a for Ghana will be central. The economic hub in Ghana then can Numa crowd at least until that particular vision to try to sustain that. But when he was overthrown, his dream, his vision, his legacy, everything was truncated. It died with him. We threw him away. They became a field day for certain individuals. So yamfa, the other boy, yamfa more mine, and that is in its highest form what we see currently. So some rare makers say S&P, Fitch, Moody's, all these things are downgrade you say in the long term won't mean to your worker. Now we are after IMF chasing going for a deal. Do you think IMF is going to save us? Because they don't. IMF will make sure so you straighten things up. They will tell you, say, these priorities now, set it up now, perverted priorities. I'm not going to allow you to do this. If you're not lucky, Krana, the other banner will come and destroy the foundation of Wale, no Krana, Kakrana will take on everything about the because they will make sure, say, your friends, fiscal prudence is achieved and ensuring that, you know, on first account and yet, so, sir, Newman, I be or mining yashi in free so they will not allow you something like NAPCO then as a forum, because at the end of the day, so I Minister of Employment and Labor Relations as for NBC has a here no be and NAPCO no buy no. Yes, a minor to your mocha. But can you tell us how beneficial has this NAPCO thing been? And as an impact benanya on the growth of this particular country, I sure say the minister with me at the because it was a policy nobody thought through. A show near the buy. And the Ukraino qua, the Koto credit breme, Tokoko breme to say, not Tokoko breme, no, a impact on economy. And we are paying them. You can't blame them because a buyers and ultimate create sustainable job opportunities for them, no. Or decide say no. My catch say sikana ye waste keke kwana ya tamsa sikan boom na say railway kwana ya be na be investing massively in making sure say railway your friends saying network in this particular country alone will function to its fullest minimum. Menya sure say nka intimi nipa wo kroma say countries have moved to the extent of investing in your friends building buses for their own people, buses. Uganda hire Kira Motors, build your buses. These are ways that you ensure, say, or put premium on the knowledge of your people, but if would your move radio my baby, and I know the days and them are not tama or minus benefit to home. Kenya, no wonder, a multi-billion-dollar project. Road, and now, president, no, Ekodane. Can we show the same here? I am worried about the current state of Kumasi. I tell you every day. Kumasi is supposed to be the next biggest city apart from we Accra Freewa. But if you get to Kumasi, Sesia, Krona Kambom, a modern day village. Free Accra now person cross Ekosumaya. You can spend more than 3 hours in Kumasi na free trafficking. When yes, ye nisikano, sikana ye di sansem, huni ye di sikachi dwane na sefono. That particular thing alone can resolve the traffic situation in Kumasi. By building a bypass road, a road ever bypass, semi-free Accra. And I make Sunya and I make Chimana. I don't have any business doing in Kumasi. I just have to dodge the town and go. Nobody's thinking about that. Because on my betum poma, when you na mind tumpom, because economic activities, there must be a means a bit me aye. Send your railway cry baba, your road, your transportation network no crown. Kumasi to Accra Road. Yes, I say you could 4 times na metis yes, I say ye. Besin there, quine young way. Nipa ben ye. Nipa ben a pan yes ye. Ya quine from Ku4 times besin there, young ways are quine. Are we really ready to do anything at all? Is the you see a wenum a yaw and I'm a youth now sorry ne obia kasa because for respect there I tell you say we respect a lot. We do. And the youth of Ghana are very patient because events and circumstances are leading to the uprising in the Middle East. I started from Tunisia in 2008. I didn't plan say 2010 no. So event no. Me sure say Ghana ye twem ho. But you see the average Ghanaian no are very calm. Said am kromasi kan no say Ghana ni wo di na tam wo ye no na ni hwe wo. Ase ne bomfu ye no to hwe sa na ediru abi na men no ka say hey. We've been very patient. We've been very respectful because I'm telling you what happened in Tunisia in 2008 when it started. Youth unemployment, joblessness, inflation, skyrocketing, blah, blah, blah. The youth were complaining, agitating. Sir, from 2008, sir, because 2008, the night was a bit justifiable because by then the world was coming from a recession. You remember the popular 2008 global recession. Yes, the word was coming, so it was a bit understandable. Almost so why they could see 2010, they said, no, enough is enough. That is when Abrantiano, a treasure to the Musa, yes, or the portal to Akusi Quine, police for a officer to a goodness for no shame. Then that triggered the movement. Ben Ali, a despot who had them ruled Oman for 20 good years. Udane te se kromfo no. Udane ye. So don't sit anywhere and tell us, Ghana youth, Ghana youth, because the pain, the level of mismanagement, the reckless incompetence, the thievery, and the naked way now, disrespect no more true to us, Senka your mind be and can ya no and yet kasa no waka say and respect you can answer uchi nka of mind for frank ya chini pana hwehwe ni so eno na nka ye obakasa nipa muade. But Ghanaian, the average Ghanaian is so respectful. We've been in it's a discourse and in democracy this is what we can do. Nobody will sit here na ya kase monko twema monko kunipa monko bonipa. No, we don't do that. In the civilized, your friend saying democratic dispensation like ours, just to find a common ground a bit me and say be violence ain't erupted be through baby now where you say can you pack us a wash in the yama a ho and you see say some of the people were not coward after all, because trust me, nobody is a coward. And don't you ever sit in and think say you can cow people into subjugation because you hold on to power today. No. Nobody is scared. But you see, all that we are asking is there is a country to be fixed. Let the topmost priorities of the citizenry be your topmost priority, because the reason why people gave you power. The mere fact that you've been given power doesn't make you say when I win me answer and you'll be a how. Obiti kurasi baby be an answer when it team no we benefits that we have. But opportunity no one onyaye. So to me now when you need to hold it and respect the people. Use that particular 2 minutes to serve the people. Like I said the last time. 2 minutes now you can't serve no. It's like this. Like we have been senior say, but Africa no. Say na ya no. So mpanimfo no gusoro ha. Ena nipa dodo na gu ase ha. But they are supposed to serve us. Instead of flipping it this way for the majority of people to have comfort and the few will be here holding us together. No? That is not the kind of leadership people are offering here. It is about luxury, it is about comfort, it is about nkabeba na sena company for ya to about mom betimi akwatena ba bia ka say enkra no mo school na yes ye feed you no a day no yanto aduane 95 pesos. Hey, na mo amu isle wo amu won kraman no me sure say o kraman be di 95 pesos a day. But human being nipa da sene ne yesi only 90, and this were mpanimfo a o ma dwe mo do. And a cotton house cottage and a man tomb, and that's what we feed them. In school feeding, no, or when you call bird, yeah, ma, and crasso munia, we best show because we're not the ama party organizers in a party women way. Yes, into no subatine, Neddy Ephraim, go to pan on the contract, no man a craft in the Ephraim. So, what kind of people are we? Legacy bay and ye live. Yenina so na esi asum nyame yo eduru kwasi da beti cho boy we hey ye bone nkwa tama kasi nyankopon kra toda na ho ye menwanwa ko senka o hyase ahwehwe nipa ni so wa sorry dem because ye nipa papa legacy ben and you leave behind. Sebaya once no there be betima kasa oh yes so yeah say and we sit here we talk about Nkrumah. Those in America can have a lot of stories to tell about Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson and stuff. What legacy are we living? Yes, our usual politics where NDC MPP politics say you defend it. You're supporting Kwano. Is that the kind of politics? Can't we be assertive for once, look at the issues, critique the issues, and put them in the right perspective? That is the only way we can move on. Quite recently, youth in Kumasi talking about the needs that they've been neglected in as a forum. You see, that is the legacy people are leaving behind because they've taken us so like my fight is someone. Oh, we know the matter about my. But sa discretion na nyankopon dia man say mabo wo ye nipa me dia adwen to team use that particular thing and make informed decision, you know. So who is who ya and can nipa no foul, sir, they will respect you. So going forward, you know, a kind many way say, I'm not sure we can leave that particular legacy. It's the reason why some of us are trying to say you to know your dorsum, and say you're getting involved and we participate in this political enterprise here. I know that there's something better will come out of it. And there is the need for us to educate young kasa yeho. Na yehu say politics isn't about emotions. It is about the commitment and the effort we commit to time. But for that, you know, you need to be resourceful with information. You have to be enlightened, and that's how you live in slavery forever. And so slavery na me can slavery ne say me de haya na me wo de besi bia na me to aba ama. That is slavery. If you don't know, I'm telling you. Freedom ne say you have that power to exercise positive discretion. Say and because of A, B, C, D, yes, say because of say, yes, say that is when you are exercising a positive discretion. That is what defines you. That is what makes you a human being. And not a bit to me, I met fear from those you've entrusted political power to. They will look back to you and say, "Ah, nipa we ni myansa osi anye on beto ti amen." What legacy? So yeah, the bit to me, I say, let us avail ourselves to this information age. Let us be assertive. Let us arm ourselves with information and begin to analyze it in our own way. If we are able to arm ourselves, trust me, nobody can take it for granted. And that is what we must do. That is the baseline. Those of you are more than like things are going slow. You don't expect to be 20 seconds will be after 2 so yet. There be a democracy in and we must go by it. A process. But because this political education here on various platforms, other people in a diverse way trying to educate the youth and as for consistently is seeping in, and people are gradually becoming enlightened. It is not about we are throwing ourselves into the primitive era. And now 21st century, listen to the message, enlighten yourself, enlighten your brother, enlighten your community. Say nipa no enlighten you don't even need to tell him who to vote for. The person or no one can exercise that positive discretion to know say may say at that point, you know, and I'm no by powerful. Because if you go to advanced countries and it here UK, may not sure say obi ba be short them and spend the whole day abe mass or Bible to abaman because nim say wunim nyansa wa ankasa ko gina we ya wunim do bi abeto akọ. You only listen to policies, you only listen to your friends saying vision and nipa like when they share and you buy into that, and also free say feasible, and say and no one sold or aspiration meet, you find a common place, you give that person power. It is not about say you are advertising to the world sabi and you continue to live in that forever. Ebasa poverty ni disease ayetete hu ya no one and we will never advance. Ufri Ghana how drew Morocco says we still asking say an African am way. Yes, it is Africa. You were all the resources here. Some of these countries, desert is not multi, they don't even have it, but we have it here. My culture says the most important resource or might be here a human resource, because a natural resource, no one natural resource, no we need a dream. The only or the nabi, and that is our problem. We have all the natural resources. So what the amount for beyond boss your gold, your primary school, your manganese, your or being who be catch us your human resource, nyansa. Or be muscle because we don't need it. Nobody cherishes it. On my team will be for nyansa and yashu. I'm for from gold, no diamond, or the nyansa. But that is the most important that is the most important resource. Or might be here to thrive. And the gold will be bena, you want a diamond or na you to know. home fa so be impact ben na anya ewo so oko Nigeria ho no mutu oil mo ase enam say human resource human resource na omo so lacking because Africa, that is our problem e wo hefa kodia Congo omo mutu copper na for nyansa ni ho nti say wo natural resource dan makora de o nyansa na ba beje akọ na wa ma percentage kakra mebo a bi say oil no percentage say na enya film ye gold as gold na say for mutu new month mu nyina tu de ko say na yenya yesesa no tie nyina de ko ko mo hu say ye nim nyansa ya ka kire won say ye the resources na ye wo and they will find a greedy person, a greedy politician, bribe them, they'll take everything, they go away. So primary school na mo tia na ye wo manganese na ye wo gold no mum put emphasis man kra ne hu say ade ehia ye nyansa adwen na ehia si ehu nyansa na enya adwen na say natural resource no kra ye nibia, we will find a way to make this particular country. Dubai and other places, all that they rely on oil. Look at cities or more higher, but they will tell you say they have men of vision. It's all about vision. Why not what it to me, man? How well do you trust that particular person? Is it about just party colors and then as a form? Because my culture says power is so precious to the extent say if you arm a fool with the political power, we yaba. Ebiana homaswo, ebina behu. Yes. They don't regard people. But if you will begin to look out for quality in an individual, I am voting for this guy, I'm voting for this man, I'm voting for this woman because I have seen this in him. Because people must bring certain intellect to bear. It is the intellect that you must believe in. It is the intellect that will drive that particular vision. It is not about Nisika, it is not about weight. If we begin to identify such individuals and arm them with power, we are going to see a massive transformation. More be another outside Africa intimate developer. We can, with the right human resource, with the right mindset, we can, with the right leadership, we can. But that change must be led by a true leader, a person of vision, a person with dream, somebody who is brave to make bold decisions. Ghana, trust me, we have all that it takes. Boasting a natural resource, boasting a natural resource, boasting a natural resource, and this, you know. Because I want to say impact ben and make it so because consistently, you know, we need help. But me who be Babo Penny Pa ye interview Kasabi Frinuma now we must show now begin now me who's an aquabi interview. Yes, I find a stick house and wine. Yes, I think there are MP or Sumia Kumasi ho baby. I was so shocked. I say now when so yes you says now when so yes for no one now when so MP Nibia and I say I know MP. Was so disgusting. But we have armed him with power. He flaunted around. And you expect your country to be fixed. My brother, it's not a miracle. It cannot. You saw the posture of your communication minister threatening people live on TV. Someone you see a mayor saying when she knew say near registration and you're available, no? That is the person leading you, and you expect transformation? No, because those people are still living in the primitive era. That Stone Age era, no? They are still living, they are very comfortable. Some are queens and kings in the primitive era still. They have no idea how to move a modern nation. So, tools of war, intimidation, threat, threatening one another for. Nankanya sem na yanka. Kanipa mindful the to me and show on to me begin how about threatening with citizens and man yes I may say you don't find that thing to be so insulting. Jina TV so threaten and what man ya may say Nagana yana ye na yenye obi amana threaten yes lozu. But because of politics, you still have people supporting her and as a forum. So you see, always there is a reason, there is enough motivation, there is enough incentive for people to even embolden themselves in whatever that they do because of menewo. But like I said, says a Ghana for Dodona, Yenitia, a lot of insurable gruma, Saanetia. Say there are a lot of people who are currently parading as politicians. They got into the arena because you can pass through the gate, and some have gotten there. You shall see identify, you interrogate it, a lot of questions. There are some who are already on the stage, because they don't deserve to be there. Because to be a leader, you need to demonstrate weight. You need to demonstrate wisdom. Now you show say you have the alternative course. You can always flip the other side. Help us solve problems. You can present the alternative that is feasible if the current one is not working. That is all leadership is about. So when I'm saying ya bomb I and yo ya nuntina ya say baby how do the friend is saying punching crowd man and those kind of way, no. Yes, there are a lot of them punching, just sneak it through and they're on the stage driving V8. You give it to them. Come on, yes, baby how that punching crowd now the party flag at Tunoswa. So a lot of them punching have gone through the net. They're on the political stage driving V8. No output. They are just wasting, they are just burdening the public purse. We are paying them, you are fueling them, everything. You see, I think they're going forward, you know. We need to chart a new path there. On minor, if we really want to advance, we need to set a new stage. And me, in setting that particular new stage, you know, these are things that I tell people. For instance, if you look at your friend is saying, yeah, governance structure needs one. At this time, we need a total separation of powers between the executive and the legislature. Total separation of powers. If you're a minister of state, you have no business going to parliament. If you're a parliamentarian, you have no business becoming MP. You're becoming a minister of state. Total separation of powers. And then the ministerial position must be downsized heavily to the extent that akosro 30 or 20. 30 or 20. If you have deputies for them, don't let them live in Accra. Spread them across the country. Let them be the representative of the government at the various regions and as a district, or let them be there. Because enyo obia now per ministries abayadia ofaka just akrapua. Let the deputy ministers sit Tamale, sit Sunyane, sit your friend saying other places. To deepen our effort to decentralize. Sabaya MA central government always will be a crown and as a forum. See it me that total separation of powers now. A certain efficiency will come to bear. Because you see, when you have majority of your MPs at the same time acting as ministers and as a forum, and a can open a door now, and oversight responsibility. You say it's not then because because they are the same people. So how do you achieve efficiency in that particular way? We are talking about say it's cost effective if we decide to we need a massive constitutional re-engineering. We need to change portions of our constitution to suit this particular call. Let us disengage parliament from the executive. If the cost is effective, then run a small efficient executive. Simple. And then find a way to retool the judiciary, because public confidence and public trust in the judiciary has hit its lowest level as we speak. But in the face of the mistrust, in the face of all that is happening, the president is really determined. At the time, I'm for a call for the judicial hub to be sanitized. The president is not perturbed. He's still appointing judges, putting people on the Supreme Court bench, putting people. At the time, public confidence within the institution are waning considerably, and you expect them to take certain steps to ensure, say, that lost public trust, will be renewed. He's not worried about that. He's worried about packing the place with friends and cronies and apparatchiks, people tied to the apron strings of power, and that he can control them at any point in time. He doesn't give a damn about the integrity of the judiciary. I have told you, we can lose everything in this particular country. We can lose the judiciary. We can lose the executive. We can lose the your friends in the legislature, but the judiciary, no. That is the bulwark of this particular society, the foundations. Once we lose it, there will be no country, trust me. So public confidence in the judiciary na eweni nkakra monhwe bibi yo enokra na yakwakofa party for na yahye omo asesa pongo nwi ahye omo tine do mawuram oka yentie kakra oka obi antie. Tunisia 2008 kakra youth unemployment you can be antie eji wom one day pe. We don't want that in here. And it's a youth complaining. Listen to them. On the other side, the Electoral Commission is also doing a more incursion, just doing the dance around the corner. Ghana card, they've started stifling that particular conversation on the other side. Kakra. You should be very, 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 very careful. Because Ghana Judicial is very shaky. People are really becoming fed up. People are really getting angry. We don't want to throw ourselves into the dark days anymore. This Fourth Republic, we want to sustain it. We want to maintain it. It's a legacy that we are determined and committed. The generation yet unborn. So at least we manage and ensure, said the Fourth Republic way, despite all the challenges, it is standing the test of time, and it's a legacy we are handing to the next generation, and that will cement the foundations of this particular democracy. Because the torch bearers, the forebearers of democracy and democratic principles in the sub-region, when we led the charge, secured our independence and inspire other countries. Can we say the same today? Time has come for us to get actively involved. Like I said, the conversation about so I'm ending it here. And like I said, page is available. It has come to stay. Those of you who are good story writers, of course, I think that there are mails there. Just use the mail. If you have a story, just send it. There is a team on standby that will work in your story and make sure it's published. And again, those of you on Facebook, more person more share videos na when your Facebook it's on the page www.ivancheinnocent.org. It's available. A team is working to add a lot of things on it, but as you speak, Twitter is there, Facebook is there, YouTube is there, and news be available there, and there are columns for services as well. Going forward, we'll be having seminars, we'll be having youth engagement. We plan to do a lot going forward, so be able to engage, and there is a portion for those of you who want to support our streaming services and the future endeavor to have engagement with students on various universities and maybe if possible secondary school. We have a team on standby. We'll be engaging them because this whole thing is social media. We just need to get down to the people, engage them, then as a forum. So those of you who want to, if you go to the donate support column, when you click on it, there is a portion, and whatever support that you want to, whatever donation that you want to make, you can go there. Like I said, and force Those of you who want to, if you go there, whether it is Momo or whether it is a credit card, you can enter the numbers there, and then whatever that we want to support, there is a team that will be at the receiving end, and when you connect to them, you'll get the feedback. And thank you very much. I think we be quite chile bebre. So we plan say on in short intervals, and we'll be having engagement. Now may try to make it every weekend we are, but there are other stuff that we do as well. So sometimes in a year it draw numeracy and not time any available. But I'm just trying, and we also try and save it to me permanent EFN, save it to me set it up permanently. And it's all part of why I think you should go to the page, and whatever the nation be I want, you can, because the link is there, and maybe I'll put the link under. It's still I think it's posted there, and I'll also share it. And that is it. It's not just going to be a one day wonder, just talking, and then that is it. No, we want to descend this education, because I am misinformation by the traditional media. TV, so radio, so I almost say Bibiano, and the whole team trying to impose it on everybody. As you said, that is the only position. No, we try to flip the other side of the conversation. Just try to dissect this to me and make it an informed political decision. That is all that we are trying to do. So whichever way you want to help move this thing on, just let's do it together. I think we can end it here. Hasta Mayana. Yeah, but now I'm trying to, yes, my messages be braille. I'm trying to, my main kind message in Libya and Sana, I see a lot of people message, a lot of messages here. Hassan bin Abdullah, I've seen your message. Fantastic education from Raymond Atipoi. Every time seen respect you. Thank you very much. Thelma Eddie Corte, yes, one of our ardent followers, very committed person, just like the governors here have the power of the state, although he needs legislature. Yeah, thank you very much. You are speaking sense, bro. Thank you. Augustine Bruno, Victor Oisu Asari, Medilasi Yusuf, Aja Inkum, you are speaking wisely, not politics. Bless you. Thank you very much. Dominic Ampa, intelligent man is speaking. Thank you very much. Fifi Benetton, fire. Nana Eric Wise, me and my classmate, currently in the United States of America. Wise, maybe I will be a chow. Thank you very much. So keep the good work, bro. Ras 2K issue should be another topic, please, Ivan. Yes. I think one of the things that if we are not careful is going to throw this particular country into a total state of chaos, pandemonium, because in the face of the economic challenges, your friends saying this veil of hopelessness here, if any idea, so we'll be cooking up certain machinations just to ensure this particular government will be imposed on us. I'm sure Ghanaians will die resisting it, so they should not even dare. It's a topic we will definitely be looking up to. I see Brainy Pythagoras, a brilliant chap. I'm extremely impressed with your insight. Thank you. Fantastic job. Okay, I think I've read this. Mensa Ajebu, watching you live from Sogakope in the voter. Yeah, Sogakope, I'll come there very soon. One day, maybe I'll share Sogakope. But I'll go there. Mensa Agbebu, watching you live from Sogakope once again. Yes, Sogakope. Yachia will be out here from Sogakope. I'm watching you from Wasa Akropon. Yes, Akropon for Chiamo. From Kennedy Tasgley. Revolution Dogweda Aguje. Forgive me. Good work, senior. Thank you very much. Okay. Ahmed Minghu. Confidence Gray. Gbedi, good work. Romeo Tego, you are my number one man. Ivan, thank you very much, my brother. Mensa, I've seen your message again. Akufo-Addo borrow money past every president. Oh, yes, it's true. The guy is just messing up with the future of this particular country, and some of us can just sit aloof and watch him destroy this particular country. It's our motivation for doing what we do. If you think we hate Akufo-Addo, like I told you, he's one of the person I respect so much, because if you look at the perseverance, the effort that he made, attempt or not fail, but he persevered and stood to his ground, fought until he became president. That we thought say he has something better to offer this particular country, but now no, he has proven to be a tired lifer who has turned the Jubilee House into a sleeping pad. He's just sleeping, and things are just slipping away. But no, your future is on the line. We cannot just sit aloof and watch them mess this particular country up and down. The other side is the unbridled arrogance from the likes of Eslo-Usune and Asefo Numba Kasa, Asia Soja Mutim. They just talk anyhow. These are some of the things we free say we, the youth of this particular country, must rise and be part of the political conversation. Who say, Yansono, we are watching them from the sidelines, and they shouldn't dare take us for granted, because there is time for everything. Hasta Mayana. See you once again. So don't forget to visit the page www.ivancheinnocent.org. You see, or just take a casual look at the place. Up there is the donation column. Those of you who want to send a message, also just pick the form. Those of you who want to subscribe to our newsletter, because occasionally, you know, the articles and then as for one team on standby working on it, and occasionally, you know, we'll be organizing seminars and programs for youth. And those of you who want to just get involved. Like I told, all these things come at a cost. So those of you who also want to donate, our video feed are also connected. If you want to watch past videos and all the videos that we've done in the past, you know, if you go to the page, you find it under portfolio, video galleries there, pictures, all powered by Edison. I have told you that this is a young man who is doing an amazing job at the technological side. He's the one who built the page from the scratch. Yes, and like I said, if you go down, when you click on Edison, whatever support he'll give it to you. And just contact him for your website, for your whatever. He does a lot of things, and from time to time, you know, I think we'll be also bringing on board a lot of young guys with ideas and those who can help do a lot of things. And you know, I think the ABC hayana the meboa dafufro no so. But don't forget to go to www.ivancheinnocent.org. Just go and take a casual look at the place. Hasta Mayana. See you.